From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good afternoon. Hope you had a nice Saturday so far. I'd say the weather's just about cooperating. Not a whole lot going on here in the North State. We do have a little bit of moisture lifting north and west. It's kind of monsoon associated moisture. Notice the axis that it's flowing along. I think that's going to be one of the more variable parts of the forecast over the next couple of days for some of us, but not most of us. I'll be honest with you, it's not that big of a deal. I'll discuss that in just a second on the Futurecast. But first, let's see what we have in store for today. Triple digits from Redding down to about Red Bluff, I'd say 100 to 101. Out here in eastern Humboldt County as well, 100 to 104. Happy Camp over to Wairika and western Siskiyou County, also hot with those triple digits, but the rest of us will be in the 90s and even upper 80s out to Modoc County in the eastern mountains. Also down here, Quincy over to Portola, maybe over to Doyle, 98 to 100. So we're still seeing kind of a last gasp of triple digits, at least for the next couple of days, but they'll be back here towards the end of the week. Anyways, let me tell you what I was talking about here in the Futurecast. You saw on the satellite that little creep-in area of moisture out there, that kind of monsoon-associated moisture. That's going to be out east, and I'm talking way out east. We're talking 395 east, and to be honest with you, don't see a lot of rain chances associated with this here in our portion of the country, but I still cannot entirely rule it out. Reason being, as we head through the weekend here into tomorrow and Monday, well, did you see that out there on the other side of the state line? There was a couple areas of showers, not widespread, but you know, give it a couple miles of wiggle room. A couple of those might creep westwards towards Alturas and 395, but don't think it's going to be a big deal. I think the main story here is the fact that we have a temporary cool down and then a warm up right back after that. Also, before we get to that, do want to mention the wave heights here. They're actually decreasing just a little bit, right? Can't decrease much more than this. We're calm as can be through the weekend. We're talking 2 to 3 feet, maybe patchy areas of 4. Doing great out there. Marine layers not really all that active here. So let's just go ahead and hop right into it and talk about the trend with those temperatures. This is what I was talking about, a little bipolar, kind of up and down, right? So as we head through this weekend, you saw through today, we have those 90s and near triple digits. Tomorrow, not as much. Tomorrow's the beginning of that cooling trend. Let's take Trinity County, for example, and you see those widespread 80s and 90s. Check out Monday, though. See those 80s? Yeah, we're not going to get much more than about 87, 88 degrees as we head through, you know, the day after tomorrow there. That's that brief cool down we were talking about here. Along the coast, you can even see that as well. But also, you see that warming trend towards the middle and end portions of the week there along the coast. And of course, it's really obvious as you head up further inland into portions of Delaware, western Siskiyou County as well. Yeah, all right, so 80s for the next couple of days, right back into triple digits. So we swing right back onto the opposite side of it, 15 degrees warmer there as we head through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this little temporary cool down, don't take it for granted because it's going to kick off September there. Little deceiving, right? I saw somebody comment a picture of Lucy taking the ball out from underneath Charlie Brown. That really is kind of the best way to put it. That really is a great analogy because, right, we're starting off September tomorrow. Today is the last day of August here, and you start seeing those cooling trends. You think, oh, thank goodness it's September. We might be on the downward trend. Not so much, right? End of the week here, Mount Shasta City, clear as can be. Temperatures back to the lower 90s there as well. Hopping over to Modoc County, a little gusty, wind south and generally southwest at about, I'd say 10, 15 miles an hour, right? And again, you know, I just can't rule out the possibility of a chance of 1 or 2 of those showers creeping onto the west side of the state line. But listen, it's not going to be that big of a deal, and I would not plan my day around it. Main story are those temperatures getting back to the 80s through Monday and Tuesday. Then, of course, 90s will return pretty quickly. Eastern Mountains, Plumas County, same story here. 80s for Monday and Tuesday, but we'll be back to the 90s in Susanville there by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And along the coast, or well, I say along the coast, you saw that too, and down here in the valley, rather, triple digits will be back pretty quickly. We're talking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's whenever those start to return here. But the next couple of days, yeah, to be honest with you, I'm calling it 90s, maybe even 80s there Monday, right? Check out that trend, right? So we get 1, maybe 2 days of a little bit of a warming trend, and then boom, first week of September, little deceiving, gets right back to the heat.